It was my first fight. I was afraid what she would do. I was afraid that she would knock me out. The way she was looking at me, and I saw that in her eyes. And then I think that I will show her. I think that is the thing in life, that everything that you can control is yourself. My name is Denise Sandqvist. I am 31 years old, and I am the CEO and co-founder of Fika. I was adopted when I was 3 weeks, and I came to Sweden when I was 1 month. I didn't know so much about Vietnam. My parents always taught me to be very proud of Vietnam. We had the Vietnamese flag, we had the nonna, the Vietnamese hat in my house. And they told me that when we were in Vietnam and we adopted you, and you should know that your Vietnamese parents, they gave you away because they loved you. With being adopted, it's like when you grow up, you have this feeling that I am chosen, because my Vietnamese parents gave me away and then I got chosen, I came to Sweden. But when you get older, you also realize that you are also left. Different is good, but I think everyone needs to have this feeling of of belonging. That pride and the curiosity and the sort of calm in who I am, that made me very open to always want to go to Vietnam and interested in finding my roots. I came to Hanoi, had never been to Hanoi before, came to the hospital where I was born, and I didn't speak a word of Vietnamese. It was very confusing for me. So when I came to the hospital, I gave them my birth certificate, and it was my Vietnamese name, Chen Tang Hun, and it was Bo, like father, nothing, mother, nothing, so no information. It's impossible, we don't have any records. And then they said, you should be in Vietnam for a longer time, so you can look for birth parents. My dream was always to live a bit in Vietnam, to understand more about my heritage, the country, and of course always to look for birth parents. Yeah, there were feelings when I thought that maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe what if she doesn't live in Vietnam anymore? What if she doesn't want to be found? What if she passed away? What if the information I have is completely wrong? When you're bumping into obstacle, people tell you it's impossible, it's hard, it's not gonna work. How can you find a person that you really want to find? And I think that's why when I came back in 2016, I thought, I tried like almost everything. So I don't know now what to do next completely. People were asking me, like, why don't you post on Facebook? Why don't you make a post? And then it was like, help everyone, like, en guide till the end. So like a little sister from Sweden is looking for her birth parents. I'm just gonna be in Vietnam for a couple of weeks more. If you have any leads, please reach out. I'm reaching out to you, the Vietnamese people, the community. And we posted it on a Sunday. I thought maybe like 12 people would share, so I thought, okay, it's anyway gonna be better than it is right now. But then 24 hours later, thousands of shares. 48 hours later, I was contacted by Tanyan newspaper, 10,000 of shares. Newspapers reached out to me, I was in the news, and 18 days after I posted with the help from the Vietnamese people, she read about me in Tanyan newspaper, and then she already bought tickets to fly from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City. When she called me and said that she's my mom, because I can understand that word in Vietnamese, I felt like, you know, like things fell into their places. I felt that this is how it's supposed to be. It was the day before Christmas, and actually no one had ever called me and told me that she was my mom. I think I'm making impossible things possible. And I think that it's just saying everything is impossible until it's done. And then you want to make something done, and I definitely think that everything in life is impossible if you don't try. I failed for a long time before I found my Vietnamese mom. And in the end, like, you get up again, you never give up, you think about different ways to do it, and then I think that you can make impossible things possible. So when I wanted to find my Vietnamese mom, I thought a lot about meaningful connections and how could we, with a lot of knowledge, how could we, with a lot of data, how could we maybe connect people with each other? So Fika, it's a social and dating app, and we are helping people to create and maintain meaningful connections. It's something that we all need. And no matter if it's friendship, networking, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever it is, workout buddy, we are social people, and finding people who are similar to you or like who you can vibe, get along well with, it's so important for everything. But I think especially for social and dating apps, women can feel unsafe. We happen to have 50% female team members at Fika. I think it's super cool when I come into Fika sometimes and I see all these beautiful, cool, smart, funny ladies. They are ruling it, they are like killing it. Because if you want to be female focused and a product for women, who can do it better than these women? What people see is definitely this, maybe this superwoman, this power woman, which is a part of me. But I think that what people, they don't maybe see that this is a work in progress. I wasn't born like this, and actually with being so perfect and so pushing myself and so good, the person that you see in front of you can look super strong and have come so far with herself and work so much on herself, but there's so much things behind that you don't know about. It's a lot of hits, it's pain, it's maybe you fall, you get up again. It's about if you try, and if you try and try and try and try, and if you fail, that is okay, but if you brush yourself up and get back up again, then the chances of you winning, they're gonna increase. And I think that is what life is about. It's about you having a lot of opportunities, a lot of chances, and everything you can do is try and do your best. I think that's very important to succeed with anything in life.